You're watching K24, where we bring you real stories about real people told to you in real time. Now, being a weekend, we want to tackle a couple of issues that not many people talk about. For instance, obesity, being overweight, or if you don't want to be PC, just being fat. The statistics aren't quite available in Kenya, but a lot of physicians, a lot of doctors say that obesity, overweightness is a growing problem in this country. We're going to try and tackle it here with a doctor who's been in Kenya more than 15 years, mostly in Eldoret, but has now relocated to Nairobi in private practice and is dealing with overweight Kenyans. She is Dr. Ludmila Chukina, and she's here to talk about obesity and overweight. Doctor, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Good to see you. How big a problem is it? And I know the statistics are difficult to find in Kenya, but how difficult is the problem of being overweight, obese in Kenya?
Unfortunately, there is not much statistic. I did not find much statistic about Kenya regarding overweight. But generally, WHO stated that 40% of the world population has overweight. Americans has 60%. 60% of Americans, they're overweight. In European countries, we have 50% of people who have overweight.
So in Kenya, it could be anywhere from 1/4 to 1/3, right?
I was thinking somewhere there.
We're talking about 10 million people plus.
And we can see that the problem is growing. We can see how many obese and overweight children we have. And in the hospital, in the clinic, we can see quite a number of patients who has overweight.
Yeah.
And we are dealing with them.
But doctor, most people who go into hospital, they don't go to tell their doctors that they are overweight. They go for other ailments. And they put that overweightness aside because they don't think it's a problem. It is a problem because it can lead to other diseases, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, obesity is not in the same group of diseases, so dangerous diseases like myocardial infarction, cerebrovascular accident, ischemic heart disease, but the same as those dangerous diseases, obesity is also quite dangerous problem because there is no even one organ or system which is not overworking. If a person has 20, 30, 50, 60 or 100 kilograms extra, all systems should work more for those extra kilograms. So if person has overweight, doctor will always, overweight or obesity, doctor will always notice it, and doctors will be always encouraging their patients to lose the weight and to bring their weight to the normal level.
Yeah. What made you go into being interested in overweight and obesity? Because you're a general practitioner, right? And your husband's a surgeon. So what made you go into, what interested you?
Doctors are always have a very big interest in obesity and overweight because this is condition which is directly influencing on the human being health. Being in medical practice from 1988, I tried different methods for my patients for weight loss. It was appetite suppressing medications, food supplements, it was diet, it was starving, it was exercises, it was appetite suppressing medication, so many methods. There is also surgical method of weight correction, but still obesity and overweight was remaining the problem. So around 8 years ago I began to know about this method, and I decided to go for training. First I was thinking, when I was told about this method, first I was thinking, what new can be possibly proposed to me, being in medical profession for so many years, trying so many different methods, what can be possibly proposed in this so well discussed problem? But surprise was waiting for me. Method which which we are using. This is combined approach to obesity and overweight. We are approaching obesity as a disease. So here we are approaching person from different angles. From one side, we are working out new eating habits with the help of soft psychotherapy, which is directed on the weight loss. It is giving us 60 to 65% of success. This issue is not much discussed in Kenya. From another side, we do counting calories, and from that point which we do, we are stimulating metabolic processes in the body.
How?
Metabolic processes in the body we are still stimulating in natural way. First of all, with a way of new eating behavior. This is the strongest way of stimulation. Then we are using natural medications.
Okay, doctor, at that same point, Kenya, the diet, the staple diet in Kenya, ugali, nyama choma, skuma wiki, staple diet. How do you tell someone who can't afford much else that they can't eat their ugali?
Generally, what I want to say that swimming doesn't need with our combined treatment of overweight, we don't need any special food. Slimming can be done with all general routine, easily available food which is around.
So eat less rather than more?
Here we cannot say this way, because when doctors were investigating this problem, they discovered more than 17 different causes of obesity. It is psychological causes, it is biological causes, it is social factors. If we are talking about biological causes, we are talking about neurochemical reactions, biochemical reactions. In neurochemical reactions, we are talking about encephalins, endorphins. We are talking about energy disbalance. We are talking about metabolism disbalance. When we are talking about psychological factors, there is a psychological dependence on food, overeating reaction on stress. When person is stressed, he's coming home, even after he had a good dinner or lunch, being stressed, he is going to the kitchen and he is eating everything, whatever is in the fridge, together with fridge itself. What is making him to eat? Is it his hungry condition? No, he had a very good food. And still person continue to eat. So this is one of the sample of psychological factors which should be seriously taken into account.
Okay, so I come to your office, right? I want you to deal, you see, specific, a certain Kenyan comes to your office, they're overweight, clearly overweight, obese. What do you tell them? How do you walk them through?
First of all, I'm introducing to my patients that what we are going to do. Then I'm assessing patient's condition. I'm assessing what is his weight, how much extra weight he has.
What is ideal weight, for instance? What is ideal weight? You have a graph here, right?
Yeah, we are assessing patient's weight according to his height and age.
Okay.
If person of 35 years old has height 170 centimeters, if his weight is 150 kilograms, he is